House greenlights Trump's tax legislation, insights and political repercussions. Washington. In a significant political stride, House Republicans pushed through President Donald Trump's expansive multi-trillion-dollar tax relief and spending reduction bill in Congress on Thursday, triumphing over numerous challenges to pass a key component of his second-term agenda before the 4th of July cutoff. Despite a narrow 218 to 214, which saw 2 Republicans voting against it alongside the unified Democratic front, the bill's passage marked a significant win for the president and his party. Republican leadership, with some last-minute negotiating carried out by the president himself, managed to sway several doubtful votes in their favor. An extended speech against the bill by Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries of New York, which set a record in duration for House speeches, generated delays that spanned over 8 hours and drew significant attention to his opposition. But here's where it gets controversial. The House's approval of this comprehensive bill, a sprawling document nearly 900 pages long, consolidates many of the GOP's key priorities. This legislation crystallizes Trump's vision for America, supported by a Republican-controlled Congress. "Are you tired of winning yet?" quipped House Speaker Mike Johnson, drawing a parallel to Trump's infamous rally slogan. According to Johnson, this landmark bill aims to make the nation stronger, safer, and more prosperous than ever before. After the vote, the celebration even featured a rendition of the Village People's YMCA, a staple at Trump's rallies. And this is the part most people miss. Central to the package is the extension of $4.5 trillion in tax cuts first implemented in 2017, preventing their expiry and adding new tax incentives. Among them are provisions that allow employees to claim deductions for tips and overtime payments, as well as a $6,000 deduction for senior citizens making under $75,000 annually. Additionally, the bill allocates around $350 billion to national security and Trump's deportation policies, supporting the development of the U.S. Golden Dome missile defense system. However, to counterbalance the fiscal impact, substantial cutbacks are planned for Medicaid healthcare and food stamp programs, which include imposing stricter work requirements and reducing green energy tax incentives. Boldly highlighting the point that could spark differing opinions, the Congressional Budget Office, CBO, estimates that this package will add $3.3 trillion to the federal deficit over the next decade, simultaneously leading to an estimated 11.8 million Americans losing their health coverage. Representative Jody Arrington of Texas defended the bill as a once-in-a-generation opportunity to introduce significant conservative reforms, claiming it would create a stronger foundation for future growth. Democrats, however, stood firmly against the bill, condemning it as a tax break for the wealthy financed by cuts to the working class and vulnerable communities. Hakeem Jeffries delivered an impactful, over 8-hour speech labeling it as a crime scene, undermining the health and well-being of Americans, highlighting the human impact of the healthcare and social safety net reductions. What are your thoughts on this complex matter? Do you believe these cuts are essential for long-term economic stability, or do they unfairly burden the most vulnerable? Share your views in the comments section. We're eager to hear different perspectives. The counterpoint to consider is how this bill impacts the nation's social fabric alongside its economic goals.